Hello, my name is Robert Schuler, and I'm a recent graduate of mechanical engineering. A mechanical engineer has a very broad set of skills that they use, ranging from anywhere from electronics integration all the way to construction with buildings and bridges. And essentially, it's working out exactly how much force or how much quantity of material is needed to fix a problem. It's filling in the gaps for the bigger jobs. At school, my favourite subject was by far maths, and that is because it had a specific and a finite answer. With English and some of the arts, it was too open-ended. I didn't like that, so maths was always a very secure thing for me. I chose to study mechanical engineering at university because I had studied various STEM subjects. I studied biology, chemistry, physics, and maths, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do or what career trajectory looked right for me. So with those subjects, I thought the most appropriate course of action would be to study mechanical engineering. It made sense to me because it was very broad, and at that time I didn't want to be limited. The initial stimulus for me looking into mechanical engineering and want to get involved in the first place was my maths tutor. He said, "Rob, you will never be a good fit for mechanical engineering." And when he said that, I felt that I can take this challenge. So I actually spoke with him over the next couple of weeks and looked into it. And yeah, that's actually why I first looked at mechanical engineering. So it was the tutor that was saying it wasn't a good fit for me. We ended up speaking. As time went by, we realised it's actually a pretty good fit for me. In my degree, I studied all sorts of things. We studied software engineering, so coding, electronics, so how binary code is upscaled and processed into the smartphones that we use every day. Solid mechanics, so that's how bridges and buildings don't fall down and how the force is distributed amongst structures and buildings. Pure maths, so that doesn't only have numbers, it has imaginary numbers. We also studied design, so how to make the most efficient and cost-effective models that you can possibly make. So it's a very broad range of subjects that we studied at university. One is always be honest. Now, I know it's a bit of a cliche, and they tell you it from when you're yay high, but really it is the only way to actually recognize where your weaknesses are and to work on them. And also it's much more useful as you can paint the picture of how the world really is, as opposed to maybe a more comforting model that you may wish it to be. And the second is consistency. As long as you're consistent in your work, so people know if they can or can't rely on you, or if you're a good or bad fit for the job, be consistent. So honesty and consistency. It's a good idea if you are adventurous to keep a very open mind in what you might do. So working in positions that you might not have considered before, or even working in locations that you hadn't considered. If you're from the south of England, maybe be open to work in the Midlands or the North, or even internationally, because you're exposed to new cultures and you see how different systems work in different places. So it can be a very exciting opportunity for work. And there's absolutely tons of work all around the world for engineering disciplines, especially. In these times specifically, it's very easy to be too hard on yourself. It is important to remember that we are in the middle of a pandemic, so cut yourself a little bit of slack, keep striving for excellence, but take it easy on yourself. And with persistence, you will achieve. Maybe it won't be what you originally set out to do, but if you persist and you keep trying and pushing yourself, 100% good things will happen. So best of luck, and take care.